Alright, so everybody knows that the University of Alabama runs the state in college football. I've just about had enough, so I decided to create my own college football team from the state of Alabama and add a 7. From Montgomery, Alabama, the capital city, we're going to be called the Capital City Cougars. This is a brand new program looking to make a name for themselves in college football. It definitely won't be easy, but we're up for the challenge. I think now is a good time to meet some of the key players. Before we take a look at this roster, I did want you guys to know that this will be a subscriber dynasty. Once we fill this roster up, you guys will be able to choose from recruits. If you happen to see a player that you would like to become, comment down below and I'll be sure to have you included on the team. If that player is taken, unfortunately, I'll have to ask you to choose someone else. It's a first come, first serve, so you better get to choosing your players. First, we're going to start with the quarterbacks. You guys seen Caleb Massey in the clip. We don't have to go over him, as well as Darrell Brandt. So moving on to the third string quarterback, we got Ward Rogers. As you guys can see, man, we do not have much depth behind the starting two. These guys right here are sophomores and juniors. They're not going to get much playing time unless it's an absolute blowout. Moving over to the running backs, we got the big pit bull, as you guys saw in the clip, as well as Matthew Cole. So we're going to go down to Zach Hayward, who is redshirted, so he won't be getting any playing time this season. And we're going to go to Frederick Riley, who's actually a star player, but he's not going to get any playing time as well. He may, but we'll see. We got two fullbacks on the roster, surprisingly. We got a sophomore and we got a freshman. I can't redshirt Phillips, which is unfortunate, but we're going to have our boy Highlander starting. Moving over to receiver, where we are deep. I got Byron Wilson, as you guys can saw. He is the big possession receiver, and I'm telling y'all, I'm going to be ready to throw some deep balls to that guy.
What did he say?
Then we got CJ Robinson. He's the fastest receiver on the depth chart. Trey Campbell, and you guys can see the rest of the roster is not looking that good here at receiver. We got a deep receiver room, but we don't have much depth. Then moving over to the tight ends, we got Big Walker Allen. Both of our tight ends are seniors, so we're going to have to look to replace these guys this season. Moving over to the left tackle, our big 6'5" junior from Evergreen, Alabama, Michael Vince. He's looking to be that blind spot protector for our quarterback. Hopefully he can keep him from getting sacked a lot from that backside. And his backup is not good, so I'm telling you guys, man, it's gonna be a struggle. This O-line is not that good. Big Brian Sunday, we got him holding down the middle of that offensive line. The anchor is what I call him. Man, this guy's a senior, so I got Sean Bryant gonna have some big shoes to fill next season. Over here at right guard, we only have a 61 overall in Elliott Fulton, followed by Dazion Carroll, who's a 6'1" junior. At right tackle, we have a big 6'7", 286-pound O-lineman, but unfortunately, he's only a 56 overall, and he's followed by saw a 49 and a 48 overall, so it's going to be a challenge running and throwing the ball for this O-line. Moving on to the left end, we got our guy Jalen Payton, who's number 3 on the D-line. He's a 65 overall, the best defensive lineman we have, I think. On the opposite side of Payton, we got our guy Tyson Brooks sitting at a 62 overall. At D tackle, we have our guy Dayton LeBlanc, who's a 6'1", 283-pound senior. And our guy Antonio Marvin is a freshman. Hopefully he can develop pretty well over the course of his career. At outside linebacker, we got Adrian Humphreys, who's a 6'3", 245 junior. He's a star player on this defense. He's not the best linebacker, but he has some skill. And over at middle linebacker, we have our second best defender in Sheldon Storm. I'm pretty sure his presence is going to be felt this season, and we're going to miss him next year, because behind him, we got Tevin Heath, who's redshirted. We're definitely going to need to recruit better players, but that's going to take some time. At right outside, we only got a 60 overall linebacker in Dallas Colton. In our CB1 spot, we got our guy Raymond Giddy. He's a 6'1", 188-pound junior from Hoover, Alabama. As you guys saw, man, he is a baller. As well as Troy Thompson. You guys saw him in the clip as well. Otto Tyson is going to be our slot corner, followed by Joseph Ross and Dorian Davis. These guys are actually going to see the field quite a bit because of the defense that we're going to play. At free safety, we have Keenan Baxter, 5'10", 194 from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. On the opposite side of him, we have our guy Leonard Falk. Now this right here is the captain of our defense. This is the heart and soul. He's gonna have to make big plays. As you can see, he doesn't have any depth at all whatsoever, so he is going to be the guy. We have Alva Luis at kicker. He's a 67 overall, as well as Nick Rodriguez at punter. Both of those guys are seniors, so we're gonna have to definitely recruit a kicker and a punter this year. Next, we're going to move on to recruit, and these are the rules. We only can recruit 2-star and below from Alabama until we have a winning season, meaning we are above 500, and that's even after the bowl games, with an exception of 2 JUCO players. After we finish above 500 and have a winning season, we can then recruit 3-star and below from Alabama until we win the Sun Belt Conference Championship. After we win the Sun Belt, now we can recruit 3-star players nationwide, with the exception of 3 JUCO players and 1 4-star recruit. Once we win the Sun Belt for a second time, we'll then move conferences, and then we can recruit nationwide. So I decided to save you guys the trouble of watching me set up the recruiting board. So here we already have a few players here on our list that we're looking forward to. But guys, I'm telling y'all, our options are very slim pickings. At the bottom, we have 5 JUCO players that I'm looking forward to recruit. Only can take 2 of these guys. So I want you guys to let me know down in the comments, who should I go after? Should I go after offensive players or defensive players? I can't remember who's a sophomore or who's a junior. But here we have John Pittman. You guys can see the stats that I have scouted right now. I only can scout up to 25% because we are a level 1 coach. But you guys see right here, Joe Martin, who's a 93 speed. And you all know I love speed. He's a wide receiver. The receivers are deep, but they're not good. So I think adding Joe Martin would be a pretty smart move. John Smith here is a defensive end. His stats so far, nothing really eye-popping, nothing really good that I scouted so far. But he's definitely someone I'm going to keep my eyes on, as well as Jeff Meeks. Now his hit power, looking pretty nice. His agility is not there, but we don't really need him to move around too much. We got Kevin Durbin. He's the only player that went up out of those 5, I think. This guy right here has pretty decent power moves. As stated before, we're gonna need a kicker and a punter, so I did add Mike Powell and Kyle Dunlap to the board. I got 2 punters because one can essentially move over to kicker. It's not that big of a deal for those positions. I do have a few cornerbacks on the board because, as we saw, this team is not deep at all. It's gonna be smaller teams that's gonna compete with us, but I think we can pull these guys. You see, we're going for a 73 overall fullback. That's gonna be important. And before we get into this schedule, yes, I know you guys see Alabama right there at the top. I'm gonna do the best I can to where we can play every school in Alabama. FCS Southeast gonna count as Jacksonville State for me. As you see the rest of the schedule, conference plays start at week 7, and we're always gonna have Troy and South Alabama in here since we are in the Sun Belt. So of course y'all know we rocking with the Heisman sliders, 6-minute quarters, and 0 minimum player threshold. These are the game rules that we'll be playing on. I got these from Seagator sliders, I want to believe. These are old sliders, so I'm just gonna leave them with their own. These are also Seagator sliders that I'm gonna be using. I kind of made mine worse, and I made the CPUs a little better, so I made it a little tougher, and I kind of evened it out just a little bit, just so you know it'll be a bit more of a challenge, you know. So Dream has decided to walk away from football as a player, but he's now coaching. He's a level 1 coach. He only can recruit up to 25% for players right now, and we know how crucial that's gonna be. Alongside him, who's a level 1 coach as well, is Matt Capani. I don't know who that guy is, and his offensive coordinator is Jordan Davis. So we replaced North Texas as a FBS school, and to start off, Coach Dream has a target wins per year of 5. In the Sun Belt, I think it's doable, but with this roster, it may be more of a challenge. So we're going to be getting our first look here at the Capital City Cougars against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now look at this overall comparison. Jesus Christ, we're in for a long game, fellas. The jitters in this one, I already know what these players are coming in with. The crowd is going absolutely crazy. A lot of these guys are not going to be used to this. As our boy Pitbull, he gets the first handoff of the program history. Coming out in the empty set, man, we cannot even read our defense. This crowd is going absolutely nuts right now. We got a couple people open. I see somebody throwing across the body, and he makes the catch. I think he went out of bounds, so that's going to be illegal touching, unfortunately. 3rd and 12, just call for a verse. Can we convert on it? I don't know. He had a man, and he makes an absolutely amazing catch. What a throw. The throw was actually off target, but our tight end made a great catch on that one. Boy, that has to be exciting for a quarterback to see that he has some targets out here. His man is wide open once again. Allen is becoming a huge target. After a couple of big plays, the crowd is still in the game. Gonna run a bit play action. He has a man. Walker Allen is once again open, and he is going absolutely bonkers right now, guys. Play action for a second play in a row. Oh, he gets pressured, and he's gonna go down for a sack. That was a great job by the Alabama defensive line. I'm honestly expecting more of those sacks to happen this game. 3rd and 15, we're coming out in a trips bunch set. We might have a man across the middle wide open. He throws it, and he almost throws an interception, but we live to fight another down. We're going to just attempt to take out 3 points here. Honestly, don't think the kicker is good enough right now, but the kick is up. And it looks like it is not long enough.
You are trash!
After that blown opportunity, we get our first look at the defense, and we have him in the backfield, and the shoestring tackle works in our favor. See if we can get a little pressure in on him. I'm going to use a storm. Let's go, Sheldon. I see the route. Quarterback throws it away, and that's a good job by the defense. Force an early 3rd down. So I decided to come out in man-to-man. I think it's going to be out routes. They're not out routes. They're actually across the middle of the field, and we get Alabama off the field on 3rd down. 3 and out. This is awesome. I also forgot to mention, for the entire dynasty, I will be doing Ask Coach. So if y'all see some crazy plays, just know that it's not me calling them. I think it's definitely more of a challenge just to let Coach call the plays, but I mean, I'm going to try to hot route every now and then. Got the fullback out of the backfield. Let's go. This is probably one of the cheesiest plays in the NCAA. Ooh, I want to call it audible. I don't think I will. We're just going to run with it. Let's go, Pittman. And he take a huge hit, though. 1st and 10 from Alabama, like 42-yard line. The crowd has been taken out of the game. This is a good sign so far. So we got a man wide open in the flats. Let's go. It's Matthew Cole, the backup running back. I think I'm more excited to see Matthew Cole than I am to see Pittman. I'm really more of a speed guy. Everybody knows that. Got play action again. A across the middle of the field, and he throws a laser as Charles Young makes a great catch. And yes, that is North Texas mascot. I didn't know how to change it. 1st and 10. Get the handoff. Matthew Pittman. Let's go. That was Jerome Pittman. That's his name. I'm sorry. I'm calling him the wrong name. Still learning the team just like you guys. We got our guy CJ out here going on a corner route. Maybe this can create like a mismatch or something if they're in man. And it did. CJ is wide open. Massey put it on the money, and that's our first touchdown of program history. Caleb Massey to CJ Robinson. What a dime. And we will have records popping up all throughout the game just because this is our first game of the program history. Look at Massey. He's just excited as I am, bro. Capital City with a 7-0 lead over Alabama. Who would have thought? So last drive was a success for the Capital City Cougars. We're going to try to come out here and continue to put pressure on this quarterback. Drop back to throw it. He got a man wide open, but he's going to try to scramble. Baxter misses the tackle, but our guy Troy Thompson is there to clean up. So I think that was a pretty good blitz call. We just didn't get there in time. We did not make the tackle once we got there. Drop back on 1st and 10. The quarterback is going to take off again, and we light him up after a 2-yard gain. So after 1 quarter, Capital City is in Tuscaloosa winning 7-0 right now. I don't know how long this is going to last, but let's just savor the moment right now. Taking in 8. We got to come up. We're going to bring a little pressure. Quarterback with a delayed draw. I think this is where Alabama is going to win the game. If they run the ball, they have us. Uh-oh. They're stacking the line. It's play action again. The quarterback has a man wide open. It's the tight end. Can we catch him? 10, 5, and Tyson is going to try to dive and get him, but he's in with a 53-yard touchdown reception. I knew it was a matter of time before Alabama finally got on the board. I kind of spoke it up. I kind of jinxed myself. And look at that. Pitbull gets obliterated. Coach is not giving us many good options, bro. I'm just being honest. And now we got the crowd back in the game. Massey's going to have to make something happen with his legs. Drop back to throw it. He got a man. No, you don't. He's going to take off the run. Oh, he tries to avoid the pressure, and he only pick up 5 on that one. So we got 4 verts. It looks like they're in cover 3. Definitely wasn't cover 3. He's gonna try to throw it, and it's gonna be a pick by Malachi Moore. Pittman is too slow to catch him, and that's gonna be 6. So we make our first mistake of the day, and Alabama capitalizes off of it immediately. It wouldn't be a King to Dream video if I didn't throw a pick, guys. Let's just be honest. Massey has already hit 100 yards though. We're only in the second quarter, so that's signs of hope. Got a little play action. Byron Wilson again. They cannot cover him right now. Got a little motion. And they absolutely read that one from the jump. This Chris Braswell guy, he's balling right now. So we have a screenplay right here. I don't like that it's going to Pittman, but we're going to try to see if we can still make something happen. And they are over that one, man. This defense is smothering us right now. Kind of wish I would have kept going to Byron Wilson. It's a little too late right now. He just ran out of bounds. Trying to get out of the pocket. Throwing it to RB, and his arm is not strong enough to get it there, so it's gonna fall in the dirt. It's gonna be 4th and 20. Let's see if we can get a good punt right here, Rodriguez. All right, and that is not what I was looking for. That was a pretty bad punt, so now we give Alabama pretty decent field position. All right, come on defense, let's lock up here. Sheldon Storm, we read it.
Give that guy a map.
We run right by the running back, and he's off and running, and nobody is going to catch McClellan as he's into the end zone for a huge run on that one. This is not looking good for the Cougars right now, guys. Coach didn't give me many options once again. We're going to try to run some 4 verts. The quarterback throws it deep, and he throws a pick to Malachi Moore once again. Starting to wonder when is this game is going to get out of hand. And I think it already has. As look at that, they continue to throw dots. We can't make tackles or we can't cover. Alabama started this game off like, yeah, give them a little hope, and then we're just gonna turn up on them. Man in motion. We're gonna try to beat it. We try to dive, and we double pass him once again, and he's breaking tackles. Faulkner is gonna go in and blitz. We're gonna get in the backfield, but he falls forward just enough so he won't get a tackle for loss. This game started off decently close, I tell you, boy, and then Alabama turned into Alabama. But it's all right, it's cool. We'll be on their level one day. He throws it. He has a man, and he drops the touchdown. So it's 4th and 5. Alabama's just gonna take their 3 and give us the ball back with 1:34 left. We might be able to do something with it. So they increased their lead to 17 now. Let's see what we can do, CCU. Coach is not giving me many play options to call. The crowd they're winning so bad, they're not even really in it anymore. I'm gonna take that down low. CJ, and CJ gets lit up, but we'll take it. I think Byron Wilson can get open right here. He's open. Throw a dot on that corner. He breaks a tackle. Get out of bounds. Unfortunately, he don't. Let's hurry it up. We got 106 left. We're gonna drop back once again. We got 2 people wide open over here. I'm gonna throw it to the short man, throw it to the tight end. As he doesn't get out of bounds, so I'm gonna go ahead and take an early timeout here. So we got 4 verts. I don't really like this play call. I'm gonna try to hit across the middle. And we got Young across the middle. Once again, Young is balling right now, fellas. I'm not liking this defense that they're in, but we're gonna continue to run this. Oh, we have our guy once again, and Byron Wilson drops the ball. That drop wasn't the worst thing possible. We're gonna try to run some slants right here. It may work, may not. Who cares? We're gonna try. It's not working, unfortunately. We got a man over here in the flats. It's Young once again, and he gets out of bounds. So who's going to be the guy to step up today? It needs to be Massey. Unfortunately, I don't think it will be. He's just not good enough. And it's my guy Gibson, and the defender made a great play on that one. I can't even say much about it. And look at this, 4th and 8, and coach wants to go for it. Honestly, think I should take my 3. I'm not going to listen to coach this time. 32-yarder. We just need our 3 points just so we can stay in the game somewhat. And we'll take it, as we barely made that one. I see why coach didn't want to kick it. Look at the yards by quarter. Alabama did nothing in the first quarter, but now these guys turned into a different team. 32 seconds left. They really going for it. They're really trying to score again. The disrespect. We don't like it. But there's nothing we can do about it. We're not on that level. I'm gonna use a Faulkner. The quarterback is taking off once again, and we trip him up. He got the first down, so the clock is gonna run once they get to the line. Alabama dropping back again. Oh, they ran hurry up offense. Can we get him? We made the sack with 3 seconds left. What a play by our defense. Peyton makes a great play on that one, man, as we needed that sack. Alabama is going deep, man. Let's try to see if we can get another sack right here. We get in the backfield, and he cannot throw the ball, and that's going to do it for the first half as Alabama makes a strong comeback. They scored 24 unanswered points, and somehow, you know, we're still only down 14 points. 1st and 10. They run the counter play. Baxter is going to get out there. We try to trip him up, and we just get enough on him. They run the counter play again, and Peyton makes a great stop in the backfield. All right, check this out. We got him to a 3rd and 7. We got a chance to get him off the field. We got to force something short. And he throws it right over the defender's head. Man, what a throw. In all honesty, if we compete like this all season with every team we play, we can honestly compete for the conference championship, in my opinion.
Stop the cap.
He got a man wide open. Giddy cannot make the tackle. Storm trips him up, but unfortunately, he makes it to the end zone. This is more so what I expected anyway. Going down 21 points to Alabama. Let's see if Matthew Cole can shake up something here, though. Matthew Cole with a huge return. He's down the sideline. Oh, baby, I'm ready to see this guy. I need to put Matthew Cole on the field more, if I'm being honest. Pittman is pretty decent. Haven't really been able to see him much because of the plays Coach been calling. But still excited to see both of them. Coach is calling this game like we already lost, so yeah, I just got to choose whatever play I think is best for us to run right now. And let's just look at that. We're under pressure. We have to get that one out as it's already 3rd and 10. Every time a lone down comes, you guys already know Coach is going to call the 4 verts. Oh, no, I threw it to the wrong guy. I had B open on that one, and I threw it to A instead. Hey, all or nothing now. 3rd quarter, 3:14 left. Might as well do it. CJ might get open on this one. And he is open. He throws a dot, and I messed it up. I didn't make the catch. I just sold. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, the refs paid me a little bit of money, but I ain't telling y'all how much. Defense is back on the field. Got to try to put a stop to this offense. Something we haven't been able to do all day as he makes a great read on that one. He breaks the tackle, and he's still on his feet. We're going to send the house. We sent the blitz. Oh, my gosh. And Trey Burton got open as he runs a man slap over. Coming out here, we're in the backfield. The defensive tackle, what was he doing? Oh my gosh, and he's out of bounds now. All right, let's get a stop right here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get a stop. No, we're not. As he just casually throws a man off of him. This is a weird play. Got the play art everywhere. I don't know who's running what. And we take a huge sack. We had somebody open too, man. Just look at this. As soon as I open it up, Coach wants to call all 4 verts. That is hilarious. And it's on the next page. This is more like it. I'll just run something very mediocre just so we can try to get from back here. I'm gonna see if Allen gets open. And he is. Oh my gosh. The quarterback makes a terrible throw. Jesus Christ. It can't get any worse than that. At least we can try to get a good punt right here. Try to pin him to the side. Oh, the up man actually catches it. Oh, wow. And he's still going. Jesus Christ. We're going to show blitz. It doesn't matter. Quarterback's going to take off. And we lay a huge hit on Tyler Buckner. He likes to scramble a lot on this game. So we keep thinking Alabama is coming out here in the passing set every time, and they just come out here and run the ball down our throat.
Gay.
Pause. Okay, we're there. And he's still running. Of course he's in the end zone. There's nothing we can do about that. We just simply don't have the athletes that these guys have. I mean, can we get something positive out of this game? I want to see somebody try to come in here and do something and compete. Show me that you guys want to be here. As we get a couple of blocks, a couple of pancakes, and Matthew Cole, he's off and running the 20, the 10, and he will score 103 yards. That is huge. That's what I want to see from my team. Don't lay down and quit. What an electrifying play from Matthew Cole. That's exactly what we needed. It's a little too late, but hey, we got something positive out of this game. The last 5 drives for Alabama just been absolutely amazing. Touchdown, touchdown, end of half, field goal. 1st and 10, 43 seconds left. He has a man cross the middle. I read it. Unfortunately, he still gets open and makes the completion. They're just having a field day on us right now. Baxter gonna drop down. He has a man. Oh my gosh, Isaiah Bunn. And he lays out a huge block. Oh my gosh. And Alabama is just pouring it on our defense right now. So at the end of 3, we're down 52-17. I just want to see something. That's all. I don't care what it is. Oh, I like that. I like that, Big Byron. Screw it. Let's run it again. Drop back again. Yeah, we're just going to take off. Go block. Oh, and he gets a diving sack. I think our offense kind of found their identity with these corner routes. Can we get open again? We did. He threw a dot. CJ, when he got it, the DB, he falls down. We're up and running. He's getting caught by Kool-Aid, but Kool-Aid is not fast enough. Alabama has been unstoppable. I got to tilt my hat off to him. I just look at that, bro. Look at that. They're just absolutely balling on us. Let's go, Sheldon. Get me a stop. He breaks the tackle again. He just ran by him. Oh my gosh, Tracy, can you please tackle him? Nope, Tracy can't tackle him. I mean, we got a lot to work on, guys. So now they actually come out in a passing set. Will they throw it? Yep, and he's gonna throw an absolute dot to Isaiah Bunn. This is just embarrassing at this point. Matthew, we're calling on you again, buddy. Let's go. Avengers assemble. Look at those blocks. Once again, is that 2-in-1 game? Can he not run him? No. I probably can count on my hands how many times we ran the ball today. We literally only been throwing it. And look at that. That's a pretty good game. I mean, 6 yards, that's something. Here's this weird play again. Oh, we got him in. Dude, oh my. Massey's been doing good all day, and that was an absolutely terrible pass. The bad accuracy showed on that one. We're in the backfield, and we actually get a tackle for loss. This is the scary part. You don't know if Alabama's gonna run it. You don't know if they're gonna throw it. Either way, they can get the first down with whatever they want to do.
Huh?
And I think that's a broken play, and the quarterback just slide. Yeah, I think it's about time we go ahead and do a mass sub here. Go ahead and change out the offense and the defense. You know what? I don't care. We're going to throw the ball some more. Let's throw this bad baby.
Bruh.
Oh, our backup quarterback is trash. All right, so we got a 3rd and 8 right here. This is the game. Well, it's been the game. He threw a dot. Our quarterback threw a dot. Oh my gosh, my backup quarterback is he legit?
That was legitness.
A minute left in this game. I just want to get 30 points. If we can get 30 points, this is a win for me. Oh, Young. Oh. I'm gonna go back to him on this corner route. No, I'm not. Got Gibson. Gibson tries to make a man miss. He can't. Let's hurry it up. Let's try to run the same play. Oh, why did I throw that? Why did I throw that? Oh my gosh. Hey, run the same play then. That's what coach decided to call this time. And it worked. Again, Young actually catches it. Let's hurry it up. Can we get the fullback dive?
Oh,
And
my
no.
God.
We are getting in this end zone. One way or the other. Are we? Let's go Matthew Cole with his first career touchdown. You love to see it. And Darrell Brent, he throws his first career touchdown as well. So we put up way more points than I thought we would in this game. 31 points, I'll take it. Jace McClellan, you know, he had a day. He had himself a day. We allowed 59 points, not looking too good for our defense right now, but hey, everybody know we're a brand new school and we still have a lot to work on. So just bear with us and we're gonna get it together. Looking at our player stats, Darrell, I don't know how you pronounce it, Brent, number 17, the quarterback. He went 4 for 7, 35 yards in the TD. He came in and did his thing, you know, did some slight work. Caleb Massey went 17 for 31, 238 yards and 2 TDs. Unfortunately, He had 3 picks. So, I mean, we got to work on that. Jerome Pittman, he had 7 attempts for 21 yards. I didn't give him the ball as much as I should have, really. Caleb Massey, he had a terrible day on the ground. I'm pretty sure those were from sacks. He had 6 carries for negative 15 yards, bro. That is not good. So, we had negative 6 yards as a team. That's bad. On the receiving end, you guys can see our guy Byron Wilson, 57 yards. Charles Young, 40, you know, a lot of these are meh stats. But CJ Robinson did have 3 catches for 82 yards. We played against Alabama, guys. Not gonna look too good. We allowed 3 sacks this game. It is what it is. The highest tackler was Jalen Payton with 4 solo. We had 3 TFLs. That's pretty decent. We only had 1 sack and of course no interceptions. The quarterback, he literally was just taking off every single time. Or he was throwing it to a wide open receiver. So, you know, it is what it is. Kicking, who cares? But our guy Matthew Cole, he did have 10 kick returns for 389 yards. Yo, 10 kick returns in a game? That's wild. Our coach is now level 5, but because we're a new program, that's the reason why he leveled up so much, because all those records that kept being broken. We're only going to be allowed to upgrade once we win a game. So unfortunately, we're going to have to wait on that one. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Don't forget to comment down below if you want to join the team. Like the video. We're going to become from the new kids on the block to the most feared team in the college football world. But Akeem and Dream out. All love. Stay blessed.